All right, hello there. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. My name is James, and here at 20th and 21st Movies, we are about all things cinema. This is a surprise live stream. I'm actually testing out this functionality. I'm using my mobile phone, my iPhone 14 Pro Max, to just go live here on YouTube and see how this live functionality works on the mobile device. But I thought I'd come on here for just a few minutes and just share my thoughts on a few Criterion Collection recommendations. So I've got 5 Criterion Collection recommendations that I'll share with you here. And I also plan to share some more Criterion Collection recommendations as we get closer to the July Barnes & Noble sale. So the July Barnes & Noble sale is coming up in just a few weeks, and fingers crossed that that sale actually happens. Of course, if history holds to form, every year for the last several years, Barnes & Noble has held a 50% off Criterion Collection sale during the month of July and November. So fingers crossed we get a sale this coming July in just a few weeks. But in keeping with that, I thought I'd share a few Criterion Collection recommendations. So I've got 5 titles here that I'm going to share. They're right here, these 5 titles. And they're from different decades, different genres, different types of films. And depending on whatever your interest is, I think there's something in here for you. Now, I see here, we have internet user out there. We have Laren out there saying, hey, James, nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. Adrian is saying hello to James as well. How are you doing, Adrian? Yeah, guys, I'm just testing out this live feature on my phone here just to see how it goes, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this functionality. So let's just jump into it now. Well, actually, before I do, I know there's a couple of topics going on in the world of physical media. Well, I know for me personally, this is a topic near and dear to my heart. This is Night of the Hunter. This is the Criterion Collection edition, and it is an excellent edition. I have an order on Amazon for the Kino Lorber 4K, and it was supposed to come today. So it said arriving by 10 p.m. today. And then I get a notification on my app saying, you need to approve something. So I go on my desktop and it says, oh, it's actually not going to be delivered until June the 17th. We have a new delivery date for you. So I was kind of bummed about that, but I am looking forward to seeing this film on 4K. But this is an excellent addition from Criterion. And what I expect is when I get that 4K from Kino, I'm going to have that along with this, and I'll have a definitive version of The Night of the Hunter. So if you do not have The Night of the Hunter and you want to get it on Criterion, this is an excellent addition. Of course, there is a Kino Lorber 4K available as well. So I'm just waiting on my copy to come. I've seen people on social media showing theirs on Instagram and on Facebook and different places. So I'm just waiting on mine to come. And then there's another issue going on in the world of physical media concerning this particular film right here that I would love to get on 4K. And I'm very glad that I have this physical media copy of The French Connection. Now, there's some controversy going on about some censorship about a particular scene where there is a slur in there. And it's just one of those examples that this is a film from the early 1970s. This is about art. It is about fictional characters, fictional stories. And when you start messing with art in that way, I kind of get a little bit concerned. So very glad to have this physical copy of The French Connection, and hopefully we'll get a 4K untampered with version of that film at some point. Now, without any further ado, let me go ahead and see some other folks who are out here. We have Adrian saying hello. I don't quite know how to respond to the comments on my phone. Let me see if I can do that. Or actually, I won't. I'll just read the comments. Or can I say top chat, options, live chat, all chats are visible, super chat? None. Okay. Yeah, I think on the phone, I don't think I'm able to highlight different chats. Maybe if I tap on one, let's see if that does anything. No, it doesn't do that. So, all right. So I see Justin Film is out there. How are you doing? Adrian's out there. Steve Moody saying, hi, James. How's it going? It's going great. It's Thursday. Got a pretty busy day tomorrow on Friday. Was actually planning to take my son to see the Spider-Man through the Spider-Verse today, but some things came up, just didn't happen. But I do plan to go with him to see Spider-Verse on tomorrow, on mañana. So without any further ado, 5 Criterion Collection recommendations for your consumption. 2 of these are from the United States. 1 is from Spain, 1 is from Iran, and 1 is from India. So India, Spain, Iran, United States. 4 countries represented, 5 titles, multiple decades, different genres. Let's go. The first one is this wonderful Western. If you like Western films, you can't go wrong with this John Ford title. This is includes John Wayne in an early role. It is Stagecoach, and it is a great one. Fantastic addition here from Criterion. This comes in at spine number 516 in the Criterion collection, and I highly recommend this title. You pop it open, you got a stapled booklet, which I love stapled booklets. This film is from 1939. It is spine 516. It's 96 minutes, so it won't hold you that long. But a nice, wonderful stapled booklet is included. You see the inside of the case. But this is just one of those great classic Westerns, great comfort food. If you're into Westerns, highly recommend Stagecoach. John Ford film, you got an early role of John Wayne. Doesn't get much better than that. So that is recommendation numero uno, number 1. Let's see, we have What Be Happening, James, says Fritzky, and then Nanga Aboko says, hello, James. Hello to you and hello to everyone out there. Hope you're doing well. The next release or recommendation is Spine 1100, and it is a wonderful B movie from the 1950s. B movie, science fiction movie. It's The Incredible Shrinking Man, Spine number 1100. Came out in 1957. Really, really nice film. I absolutely love, you have to love the cover here, how it has the shrinking man here. Love that. But there's some nice special features on this. It's a really nice film. It comes in at 81 minutes. Again, relatively short and sweet. It doesn't keep you long. It gets to the story, and it's just wonderful. It's just great B movie type action. Love it. Science fiction from the 1950s. Fantastic stuff. So that's a different genre there in the 1950s. Now we're going to go overseas, and we're going to go to the continent of India. One of the great directors from India, Satyajit Ray. He's the director of the Apu trilogy. This is spine number 1102, and it's his film from 1960, and it's 99 minutes, and it is Devi, or the goddess. This is a really, really nice film. Okay, this is a wonderful film that I highly recommend if you are interested in this type of cinema. But it's just wonderful. Really enjoyed this film. I'll read the back of the case. It says, master filmmaker Satyajit Ray explores the conflict between fanaticism and free will in Devi, or the goddess, issuing a subversively modern challenge to religious orthodoxy and patriarchal power struggles in rural India in the second half of the 19th century. After his son leaves for Kolkata to complete his studies, a wealthy feudal lord is seized by the notion that his beloved daughter-in-law is an incarnation of the mother goddess. This is a delusion that proves devastating to the young woman and those around her. So, fascinating film. Spine number 1102. So that's a different kind of movie. You know, these are different types of films. You know, you have a Western, you have a B science fiction movie from the 1950s. You have this mystical Indian, story. And now we're going to go to the country of Spain and a fantastic director, Pedro Almodovar, who has some great films. I did a review of his film, All About My Mother. That is on the channel. Definitely check that out. Love that film. Stars Penelope Cruz and a great cast. Fantastic film. I love Pedro Almodovar's the colorfulness of his films. He has such rich and bold and vibrant colors, and just great characters, expressive characters. And in this film, Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown falls in that camp. Fantastic. Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down is a film from Almodovar starring, I think, Antonio Banderas that I have not picked up yet. If you've picked that up, let me know if you recommend that. But that's another of his films that I might pick up for sale. But this is spine number 855. It is from 1988 and it's 89 minutes. So these films I'm showing you here, they don't hold you long. They're nice, efficient watches. They're not, 3 or 4 hour epics. So they're just manageable films that you can watch and appreciate in a short amount of time and get back to whatever it is you're doing. So that is Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown from director Pedro Almodovar. So 4 down, 1 to go. And this last one is a great one from one of the great directors of all time. He's from Iran. He is Abbas Kiarostami. This is a wonderful film. It's very contemplative. It's about a man who is trying to decide, what to do with the end of his life. And it is just contemplating a lot of things about the meaning of his life and how he wants to, bring things to a close, so to speak. And it is Taste of Cherry. This comes in at 99 minutes. It's from 1997. It's from Abbas Kiarostami. And it's a beautiful film. It is spine number 45 in the Criterion collection. It had a Criterion DVD for the longest time, and it recently, I guess within the last couple years, got upgraded to Blu-ray. So this is it right here, and it is a wonderful, wonderful film. Now let's see who else is out there. We have Culture Trini is out there. He's saying, what's up? What's up to you, Culture? And then internet user said, I like Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down. Definitely pick it up. Okay, well, that is a strong recommendation. I think I've recognized everyone out there. But yeah, thought I'd pop on here. I did a pre-recorded video of this, and there was something wrong with the video. And I just, I said, I don't like it. I'm not going to just throw that out there. So I said, let me just try something different and just come on here live, a little surprise live stream, and share these recommendations. Now, I've got some more recommendation videos coming this month as we get ready for what we believe will be a July Barnes & Noble sale. But let me know what you think of these recommendations. Again, we have a Western Stagecoach. We have The Incredible Shrinking Man, which is a great sci-fi B movie. We have Devi, which is a mystical Indian film, really, really fantastic film. We have a Pedro Almodovar film, Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown, and we have Taste of Cherry. 5 different types of movies from different countries, different genres, different decades. Just a nice variety. That's part of what I love about the Criterion collection is you get a bit of everything. There's something to love for everybody in the collection, and that's what I like about it. Let's see, Taste blew me away. Very powerful. Yes, absolutely. Taste of Cherry, it's a really, really powerful film. I cannot recommend this film enough. So good. We have Dell on Movies. Mr. Dell saying, what's up? Nice surprise for a Thursday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just decided to pop on here. Trini saying, hey to Trini. We got Mr. Huck. Awesome stack, James. Love that Shrinking Man. Always dig me some good sci-fi. Oh, yeah, man. 100%. And it's a really good movie. It's really, really good. Internet user, have you heard the rumor that Eyes Wide Shut is getting a 4K in September? I have not. But that is one of the Kubricks I have not seen. So I am looking forward to seeing that. I love Stanley Kubrick. Culture is saying yo to Dell. So yeah. So again, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Again, I just thought I'd pop on here for just a few minutes, share a few Criterion recommendations, 5 to be exact. I've got some more coming out. I got a themed Criterion recommendation pre-recorded video that I'm going to release probably over the weekend that I'm very excited about, and I am going to be bringing that very soon. But just wanted to come on here and just wish y'all a happy Thursday, share some Criterion collection recommendations. Hope that your week has gone well so far. Adrian saying hey to Dell and Huck. Henry Hill is here. Just wish Criterion would do more mainstream movies. Thelma and Louise was awesome. Oh, folks. Now, I did a review of Thelma and Louise actually a week ago tomorrow when I had just landed in New York City. And I tell you what, folks, one of the easiest recommendations I can give you is Thelma and Louise 4K. That is probably, it would not be a stretch to say that that is the best release from the Criterion collection so far this year. It is hands down in my mind of all and I've seen a lot of Criterion editions this year so far. It is the best so far. And it is, that film itself is in the running for being my favorite Ridley Scott film. Now, out of respect for Blade Runner and Alien, I'm gonna let it marinate a little bit and give myself some time to properly, sometimes in the moment, if you just see something in the moment, what is that phenomenon called where, oh gosh, oh, I can't think of it, but I need to let it sort of rest and sit for a minute. But I really love that film. I mean, Susan Sarandon, Gina Davis, awesome. The cinematography is amazing. The characters are amazing. I loved everybody in the film. Brad Pitt's character was great. Michael Madsen was great in it. The character, I forget his name, he played the husband of Gina Davis's character, Thelma. He was great. He had some great comic relief to the proceedings, but the film is absolutely beautifully shot. Ridley Scott's visionary style comes through amazingly on that 4K. And that 4K transfer, folks, is absolutely one of the best transfers I have seen. The film is stunningly beautiful. When you look at those southwestern landscapes, they filmed the movie mostly in, I think, California and the Utah desert. And man, those landscapes look incredible. It is like, I just can't even express how beautiful it is. So it is probably the best Criterion Collection edition of the year. As I think about top 10 editions for me, when I get ready to do my December list of top Criterion editions of 2023, I would be shocked if Thelma and Louise did not land in my top 10. So we shall see. So Huck saying hello to everybody, internet user saying hey to Huck, Coulter saying hey to Huck. Mozart's Ghost. I feel that like Tony Scott took some things away from Thelma and Louise and it helped him with True Romance 2 years later. Yeah, I mean, True Romance, that Arrow edition is so good. That limited edition, I'm so glad I picked that up. That would be a good one to pick up on a sale, if that goes on sale, when that goes on sale next. Harvey Keitel. Oh yeah, Harvey Keitel. He was great too in the film. I mean, everybody was on point in Thelma and Louise. I just enjoyed the story. That screenplay by Callie Corey, I think she won the Oscar for it, deservedly so. It was amazing. Ridley Scott's cinematography, whoever the cinematographer was, and who did the camera work with those sweeping camera moves and the angles and the geometry with which they framed up the scenes. It's a masterpiece. So I really enjoyed it. Holland Notes is here. He says, hey, James. Hey to you, Holland, and hey to everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to share these Criterion Collection recommendations. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these. I'm about to pop off here. Thank you all for joining. Again, I'm just testing out this live on your phone, thing. Let me know what you think about that, how that's working and how you're receiving it on your end, and whether or not this is something, do you think I should do this again in the future? But hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday. I consider Thursday to be the unofficial beginning of the weekend, so get it started right. Hope you have a great Friday, and we'll look to see you next time at the movies. Peace. Peace. Now let me see if I can turn this live off. How do I do that? I guess you click the X here. See, I'm learning this new format. Peace.